Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming and Slipping Mountains. What are the gaming drag today? I'm coming back at some Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, June's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go. That sounds nice. What about your mom? She's upstairs in her room. She had to get some work done after lunch. I see. You don't have to be all awkward about it, you know? Sheesh, what's with you? You weren't anywhere like this the last time you were over here. I can't really get worried when Akiyoshi-kun told us what happened this morning. What did he tell you guys exactly? That you locked yourself in your room, refused to come out, and basically yelled at him until he went away because you didn't want anyone around you. Okay, that's fair. Sounds pretty accurate. I still don't know why that would worry you so much. I was having a bad day. Big deal. I mean it. It only takes one bad day. I have no idea what you're going on about, but I do have to admit, I feel bad seeing you like this. I didn't mean to worry any of you guys. I needed time to think on some stuff, that was all. I felt anxious about going back to school and having everyone see me like this. I jet my chin down, gesturing at myself having to use crutches just to be able to stand. Yeah, it's totally fair. I kind of panicked. I'm sorry for that. It's okay. I don't really get why you would, but I appreciate that you were thinking of me, at least. Right. Deciding to try and do something to diffuse this awkward atmosphere, I go around the sofa, picking a spot right next to the skittish tiger and sitting down. I felt a ton better after I got some time to think, just so you know. I had a lot of stuff going through my mind that needed to be dealt with. That's good. I'm glad. So, are the others going to be coming over too? Or were you the only one that ended up deciding to come? Saya-san and Keisuke-san wanted to come over right away after class ended, but Akiyoshi-kun was pretty emphatic that you wanted to be left alone, so they all decided to give you space. And was that before or after you decided to totally ignore what Aki said and show up here anyway? Don't worry about it, I'm just messing with you. Aki only knew how I was feeling this morning before he left for school. He didn't know I was feeling better by lunchtime. That's fair. I guess this means it's just going to be you and me today, huh? You don't have to worry about me. I can leave if you'd rather. Now you say that? After insisting on coming over here because you didn't want to be alone? Relax, I'm kidding. You don't have to be so stiff. This isn't a joke to me, you know. I'm not trying to make it one. I just don't want you to be so wound up that you drop from stress. This really isn't the time to be worrying about me. You're the one who's... Nope, denied. We're worrying about you right now. Huh? Look, I was pretty awful to you the last time you were over. I was caught by surprise about the stuff you said, not to mention all the baggage I had and wasn't dealing with. But Aki's talked to me a bunch about just how worried you were for me while I was in the hospital. How you could arrive before everyone else. Come over even on days when no one else would. Good, okay. That is a good distinction. And you've already told me before you felt guilty about what happened. I just don't want you to end up neglecting yourself because of it. Yuichi-san. Oh, come on. I took a car for you. Least you can do is call me by my name just like I call you by yours. That's... Oh, no. Oh, no. That was a joke. A joke. I totally didn't mean it like that. Holy crap, this backfired so hard. Calm down. I was trying to joke around. I didn't mean to rub your nose on it or anything. I'm really sorry, June. I'm fine. No, you're not. You're very clearly not fine. You're the opposite of fine. I placed a hand on the top of the tiger's head. June initially recoils from my touch, but doesn't pull away. Slowly and gently, I run my fingers through his fur, trying my best to be soothing. I'm really sorry, June. That was a very bad thing to joke about. I swear I was only trying to lighten the mood. Okay. Really? Because you still don't sound too good. I'll be alright. You and I have very different responses to trauma. I guess that's a good way to put it. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. Is there anything I can get for you? Are you hungry or thirsty? I could get you some juice if you want. What the heck are you doing? You're the injured one here. You're supposed to be resting, you idiot. Ouch. Harsh. I did tell you I wasn't going to be holding back anymore just for the sake of having you find me cute. I can still dream. You dream about wanting me to be cute? Of course. I love fawning over you when you're being all cute and stuff. Oh. I think I just said something really good by complete accident. Way to go, me. Come on, think. Keep saying stuff like that. Man, I sure am gonna miss the cute little June I had before. What? What are you doing? You never talked to me like this before. You said you weren't going to hold back around me anymore. It's only fair that I'm allowed to do the same. That's not fair. My heart's not ready. I have no idea if he's faking right now or not, but I don't even care. He's too adorable like this. It feels super nice. You said it yourself. I'm the one who's hurt here. I'm allowed handicaps. That's not how this works. Whatever you say, cat. Don't call me a cat. But you purr like one. That's not... Ah! Can I use your bathroom, please? Sure, feel free. Wow, you sure can run fast sometimes. Wait, why'd you grab his bag, too? Must have really done a number on him, huh? I could get used to this, though. That was really nice. Wait, holy crap, what was I even saying there? Damn it, I got completely carried away trying to embarrass him and said a ton of embarrassing stuff, didn't I? Fuck, my face is... I can never let him know that it affected me like this. He could have way too much power over me if he knew. There's no way I could let him flip the tables on me. Take me out. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Right there. Okay. Him doing the same kind of thing to me that I just did to him? The very idea is terrifying. Still, I didn't expect to actually get him running away. Maybe I overdid it just a little. Having fun is all well and good, but this might have been too much too soon. It's not like I could help it, though. He was just so cute. I couldn't stop. No, don't start making excuses, Yuichi. Be better, man. I somehow get the feeling that I have a full-fledged conversations with myself a lot more often than I should nowadays. Did I lose some of my sanity while I was in the hospital? I'm back. Oh, wait, you got changed? Yeah, I'd rather not be in my uniform if I can help it. It's way too many layers. It gets too hot, especially in the summer. You say that, but you're still wearing a long-sleeve shirt. Yeah, I know. We can go up to my room if you want. At the very least, I have air conditioning there. Could we? I'd very much like that. Getting up from my seat, I take the lead, heading to the staircase with June following close behind. As I start climbing the stairs, I curiously look back for a second. You're not gonna try and help me up the stairs? Nope. You did last time. And you didn't like that. I can learn, you know. Fair enough, I just half expected you to. People don't seem to be very good at taking no for an answer when they see someone they believe needs help. Funny hearing that from you. What's that supposed to mean? You know exactly what it means. You're not stupid. Mean? Why do you have to be so mean? I know I just said something hypocritical without realizing it, but there are better ways to call me out on it. From the look on your face, I can tell you weren't expecting for me to respond that way. You did that on purpose, didn't you? If you mess with me, you can't expect me not to fire back. I'm pretty good at picking my shots, too. Terrifying. This is exactly why I can't let him know the effect he has on me. If he did, he'd be so much worse. I get that this is just payback for me teasing him a few minutes ago, but still. I've got to be the one coming out on top, damn it. Walking into my room, I quickly grab the AC controller and turn it on at full blast. If I don't get this room chilled as fast as possible, I might end up with a tiger puddle in my handles? Okay. The cleanup would probably be a nightmare, so I'd rather not. The cold air coming from it feels so good. Are you seriously standing right under it? Why not? It feels nice. You really must be roasting alive inside that shirt. Pretty much. You know, if you're uncomfortable with showing off your body or something like that, I can promise you that no one would care. You don't have to keep wearing stuff that makes you uncomfortable. That's... What? Isn't that what this is about? Kind of. I'm sure you'd feel way better if you wore something lighter. Why do you think I wear tank tops all the time? My fur is so friggin' dense even at the best of times. If I didn't, I'd be dying. You must hate your school uniform just as much as I do. Yes and no. Unlike you, I don't plan on wearing my winter uniform during summer. Good point. Here, sit down for a bit. Stop standing around in front of the AC like a doofus. I sit on the edge of my bed, patting the spot right next to me. June watches me in silence, looking from my gesturing hand to my face and then back to my hand. Almost as if he were trying to confirm that I really am inviting him. Don't mind if I do. After a few more seconds of awkward silence, he finally walks up to me, closing the distance between the two of us and taking a seat right next to me. As soon as he sits down, the movement of the mattress causes me to slide a little bit closer to him. Totally not something I did on purpose. Our bodies are only a few centimeters apart in the bed. enough that I can feel the heat radiating from his body. By the way, I really appreciate you coming over again today. Really? I was afraid I was being a bother. Why would you be? I did come over after basically being told that you wanted to be left alone. I guess that's true. Well, I can't say I understand why you're so worried, but I still appreciate that you were. It's nice to know that you care, you know? You have no idea how much I care. I think I do. I sighed a little closer to the tiger, fully closing the gap between us and leaning against him with the side of my body. June's entire body tenses up on contact, his tail shooting up and swiping at me on reflex. To tell the truth, it's a bit funny to see just how quickly that got him. No, what are you doing? Me? Nothing much. That's not true. I'm just sitting here. Pretty close. Is that a problem? Not really. What? June fidgets around in his seat, looking down at his feet. His whiskers twitch every now and again while he tries unsuccessfully to talk, mumbling incoherently for the most part. I kinda had something important to talk about. This isn't helping. Oh, okay. Blech, right when I finally summon the courage to make a move? Great timing here. I pull away from the tiger, trying my best to not look too flustered at my failed attempt at starting something. Sorry. It's okay. What did you want to talk about? Right. June clears his throat, bringing a hand to his chest and taking a few deep breaths. The whole scene is very familiar, reminding me of the times when I had to calm him down before something important like when he took a part in that first competition a few months ago. For some reason, a feeling of nostalgia washes over me and I reflexively smile. Why are you laughing? I'm trying to be serious here. Sorry, I swear I'm not laughing. I just remembered something nice. I'm nervous, you know. This isn't an easy thing to talk about. Really? Is this going to be a bad conversation? That depends. Oh. We're going from attempted flirting to whatever the hell this is. I'm not prepared. Alright, actually I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!